With the potato transfer, something clearly happened. What's up, Juan? How we doing? Like, I had it going, and then it just, like, crashed on me for just some reason. Like, it just, I don't know. That was dumb. Because, like, I checked the status beforehand, and it was fine. I had good service. And then, I don't know. I don't know what happened. Weird. I don't know, man. And why does it sound like something's about to... What? Something? Does it sound weird? The sound shouldn't be weird. The sound should be fine. I haven't messed with any settings. I don't know. I don't know, man. Everything should be fine. Should be totally fine. Totally. Completely. Utterly fantastic. I don't know. I am looking at it. It's fine. Like, I have no drop frames since I restarted it. But my computer fan is blowing. Is it? No, that's just more. That should be normal. Okay, that's the fan going really loud, though. That's turbo. Performance is normal. Hold on. It might be the computer's fan, but hold on. Settings. Yeah, it's the mine disabled. Yep. That's output, input. We're not using that. No, that's not what we want. No, there's nothing uploading or downloading. I mean, the settings should be normal. I know there's like a setting somewhere. No, that's... Nope. I mean, I can't take a bunch of time trying to look at this while I'm trying to... I need to do arena! But it shouldn't be coming through the mic. Mic shouldn't be picking up too much of it. It shouldn't be like overly loud from the fan. I can see it's like, it's wanting to, yeah, because like when I talk, like it picks up a lot on my mixer there. Okay, can you not kill? Oh my gosh. What's up, Nugget? How we doing? How we doing? Let's see, properties. Yeah, oh, that is the property on it. Yeah, no. Let's see. Advanced audio properties. That doesn't help me either. Like I said, it shouldn't be super loud though. It should be. Like I said, I didn't change any settings. Like, Should be no difference to usual here. Yeah. I mean, there should always be the fan because it's blowing, but it shouldn't be any different from usual. It's definitely picking it up. Because it definitely has to blow to keep the computer from overheating, but the mic should also... I know there was a setting I was messing with, like audio settings. I'm just see if I can find what I had tweaked before. Audio balance. Yeah, that should be sound control panel. That's the speakers, sounds. That's like that's not what I'm looking for. Communication activity. Okay. How does that work? It shouldn't be picking up a ton. It should be... So there shouldn't be any like settings changes. It should be completely normal to whatever it has been before. Especially from like the last... I mean, I streamed last time. I know we complained about that either. It definitely... I don't know, man. Like... no, we don't want to add. That's not what we want to do. What is that? That's not helpful. My control panel, it should be... I was recording. Yes, this is the default. Yeah, I don't know why that was... Okay, well that's being used, so it should be... I'm trying to look at different things while still trying to do the arena, because I have to go through these twice, ideally. Otherwise I have to run through them 4 times tomorrow, and that's going to be a bit trickier. Well, I could be more on top of it, but ideally if I get these in at least twice. And I only have to run them 3 times tomorrow. That'll be great. Sound control. So yeah, that's default properties. Yep. Let's see, properties. Working properly. Yep. Bad events. Spatial sound. No, that's not what I care. Sounds, recording, properties. Let's see. Yep. Properties. It's working as intended. Details. Let's see. So that's what I'm looking for. Events. Nope. General. Hold on a second there, Nugget. I cannot see your whole question. Yeah, everything else should be fine. Don't know. Adjust the volume of different sounds when you're using PC. Okay, but I'm not doing it that way, but it should work that way. Sound volume, microphone, and privacy settings. I'm trying to. This has permissions. I don't need permissions. I need what it's picking up, so that it is ignoring the fan. Oh, where am I at in BGs? I am in either Diamond 1 or Vibranium 5, one of the two. You're making me worry about it, though. If it's a problem, I want to fix it. I want to fix it. Let me. Yeah, so that's that. Okay, okay, so it is my microphone. I'm going to open this, and hopefully it doesn't cause any problems. Open my armory crate, and about installing, yada. I'm hoping there's a setting in here I can tweak something. That's it. If I wasn't using like the built-in. But yeah, now there should be like a setting I can tweak, and that's why I was looking at the sound stuff. Because I know there was a sound thing I tweaked so that it would kind of diminish the sound fan, which is why it was never an issue before. I will let that do its thing. Well, if it wasn't a problem, why did you bring it up? Could you ever hear a fan before? Like noticeably? Like you can today? Like, that's what I'm talking about. Like, if it wasn't there before, why is it there now? Well, you didn't bring it up, Juan brought it up. It's Juan's fault. 1000%. I blame Juan. As you should. Let's see, it's not in, wouldn't be in this, right? Properties, no, it's not in that, properties. filter. We add an audio filter. Is that, oh, that's beautiful. I think that just completely canceled it. Yeah, I can notice it's no longer picking it up at all on the audio mixer. It's completely dead unless I'm talking. Oh, that's beautiful. Real-time monitor. I don't need that up anymore. That is beautiful. See, all you need is a little filter on the audio capture to just sound, or like noise suppression. Yeah, no, it's a beautiful thing. Technology is amazing when you know how to use it, if you know. So, bam. Beautiful. It's actually really nice not seeing that constant, like, just a little bit of noise see on there. Beautiful. Sound suppression is digitally amazing because it's just no longer picking that up through to the stream. It's completely dead. I don't know what my computer's doing, but it's doing a beautiful job of it, and I appreciate it. And I'm sure you guys appreciate it because it's just immediately just gone. It's a beautiful thing. Needless to say, we're going to leave that filter on, so now we no longer have to worry about it. See how easy that was? I was trying to do all these other things, and all we need to do was sound suppression, noise suppression, whatever. Easy. Stupid easy. Bam. Now we can focus on the arena. And I do need to get to some BGs, but arena has to come first because I haven't been doing it all day. I did one round of 4 stars today, and I didn't touch the other ones. So we need to touch the other ones. It definitely was never completely zeroed out before, so there was always like some background noise before. But this is better anyway. So see, this is why I need your guys' input. When there's something like off on the stream, I need to let know. So like I need that feedback so I can fix things if they're not quite right. So I do appreciate it. But that was simple. It was a simple, just done. Completely easy once I figured out what I needed to do. It turns out it was the easiest solution rather than trying to find stuff outside of the stream itself in OBS. Because that was straight OBS, like just a setting in there for a filter. Like it has nothing to do with the rest of the computer. It's like actually stream related. So that works in my favor. What I don't like is, for whatever reason, is we went like dark. I don't know why. Ooh, yeah, computer's quite hot at the moment. We are running hot. Oh yeah, that was another thing I was gonna look up. I can't do that right now. It's like an unrelated thing, but I kind of forgot about it until just this second. Ooh, that Dex, that was pretty. Where is my... I want to find another setting right now because I don't like it that dark. That's in display, brightness and color. We're plugged in. So, charging. Yeah, I know we're full charge, but also should be charging. No, that's still got. Oops. It's still got power. Battery. It is set to well, yeah, it's set to high, but it went dimmer. That's not helpful. Display settings. It's set to max. So like, why is it? It definitely dimmed on me. Like it changed all of a sudden. There's no way it's just me. Whatever. GC last night, opened a Titan, got Serpent. Ooh, Serpent Titan. So 7-star. Nice. He does want to be the dupe, but he can still be a dick even without it. So that's still a win, I'd say. Especially if you didn't have a 6-star. That's massive dubs, dude. Massive dubs. It's quite fantastic. Yeah, so it is denoting those. Yeah, I don't know. Either way. Oh, that's sick. I will have another Titan. When will I have a Titan? We get 10,000 for getting GC. We'll get 5,000, well, tomorrow from EOP. And then 2,500 from VG Solo. So I think I just need some dupes, I think is what it was. I think I'm like with all of that, I think I'm like 2 7-star dupes off of a Titan. I think. And we get 1 7-star tomorrow as well. If that one's a dupe, then I'll be actually, it won't matter. I'll have to double check. We'll need a 4th dupe, or the side quest will give us what we need. I'll have to double check. Dude, yeah, dude, if you can get the dupe, even just Sig 20, because what that does for him is massive. It's like busted. It's busted. His dupe is pretty ridiculous. Pretty ridiculous, man. Especially, dude, I ban rank 3s that are duped. If unduped ones, I don't ban, but duped ones, and I tried a couple matchups, and it didn't dawn on me at first. I realized why it was so bad, because I forgot a very specific clause that he has in his kit that the 2 matchups I tried that I thought were going to go way better sucked, and I now realize why. It's because of one specific clause in his kit that I didn't even think about. It occurred to me later. I'm like, oh yeah, there's something about that in his kit, right? And I double checked it. Yeah, it's pretty substantial, and it sucks. Which is why those 2 matchups are a no-go, and I will no longer ever try them in the future because they are awful. So. 2. Spider Ham And I also tried Gallon. And for the same reason, they both suck. So, but now I know better, and I don't have to worry about it. So, but now you know, because I just said. So, don't do those matchups. You will lose. I don't think I died with either of them. Or no, I died with Gallon, but that was a whole other thing. I'm pretty sure I died with Gallon. Either way, it wasn't great. I think Spider-Ham I might have finished the fight, but I messed it up. And I lost anyway, but yeah. If you have maxed out Deep Wounds, I imagine it'd be better because he reduces bleed by a lot. But yeah, so you can nullify his buffs and keep healing, so yeah. I haven't given that one a try yet, but yo, what's up, Jocker? Happy farming, yes sir. For stopping in, man. I know it's very early your time, and you're either haven't gone to bed yet or up extraordinarily early. Either way, not amazing. But thank you very much, man. I do appreciate it either way. Nice. So, yep. We need to get it. Doesn't look like cooking. What did I say about cooking? I said nothing of cooking. Literally nowhere in my title or description say a single thing about cooking. What's up, Lorson? How you doing, man? That's an equally bad matchup. That one's slightly better. Okay. Let's see. You're not. You haven't hit GC yet, have you? Not yet. We'll get there. My current record is, what was the record? I've only lost 3 matches. I somehow accidentally played 2 matches with energy instead of Elder's Marks. I don't know how that happened. So I should have more points than I currently do, but c'est la vie. 3 days in. Okay, gotcha. We're not like super far off. We'll get there. I've got like a little over 20 matches or something, like 20 some odd matches left of Elder's Marks to play. But yeah, the current record, I'll have to double check what my current record is. I think it was 37-3. I will have to double check that. I can do that pretty quickly and easily on the calculator, so 50, actually it'd be 5. Okay, so 5 50 plus 6750 times 33. Or no, 30, 34 and 3. Hold on, what are my points at? Oh, yeah, that's okay. That was. I want to get this right. 45. Oh, now we're higher than... Did I place them? I think I confused myself. Minus 45 to 50. To 20, 24, 5 to 50. Hold on now. I'm utterly confused. Hold on. 45, 245, 250. Minus 2250 times 3 is that divided by 6750, 35 and 3s. That's what I thought. Which is why it was... Or did I do 2 extra? So times 6750. Okay, so then minus another 2250 divided by 6750. So 35. So 37 and 3. Yeah, I was right. Okay, 37 and 3. So why was it weird? It was 4, not 5. Okay. I done messed up. Okay. Yeah, so 37 and 3. So I've played 40 matches, 37 wins, 3 losses. Okay. We got it sorted. We got it sorted. That's how it went. That took way more effort than it should have. So yeah, I'm 37 and 3 at the moment. Which gives me, what, 37 divided by 40, a 92.5% win rate. Which is pretty nice at the moment for the victory track. Over 90%, that's pretty good. I'm on like an 8 win streak. I'd have to double check. We'll get there later. We'll figure it out. Not too shabby. How dare you? Extra how dare you? Nice. Cool. But yeah, how are you liking the Gladiator Circuit meta, Larson? Ugh. I know Gallon crushes it pretty good. The problem is, like, well, Gallon already crushes it, but he crushes it even more. I know Explosive Personality has to be very careful about the hitting in the block, because if you do it too many times, like, you just chunk and you're going to lose, but which is rough, which is why it's annoying. But that said, and just extra armor. Like, I forget what the rating is for that one specifically, but 10% on the other one. There's a lot, and then, but again, it doesn't like stack. They don't have 100% armor with. It's high armor, but it's not like 100% armor rating with all the armors. That's just not how it works. But there's a lot. Nice. Oh, that was loud. I think that sound might have gotten picked up. Did you hear that? Like, or no, it was more like I can't even do it with my mouth. That was my hip. Anyway, if you did hear it. If you didn't, then you don't have to worry about it. It was a pop. Is what it was. My hip popped, and because I moved my leg and it popped. It did the thing. Yeah, convenient. Cool. But yeah, I need to get these runs in so that we click. Ideally, I only want to run them 3 times tomorrow to finish off this arena, which is why I need to get it a 3rd time today, because this is only run 2 of the day, because I did it once earlier. This is run 2. I want to run them again before I go to sleep. Ideally. I also need to go through the 7 stars up to at least the... Ideally at least 9... At least 10 million mark. Would be like minimum I'd like to do tonight. So however long that takes. I'm at 4 million? No, I didn't go to 4. I'm like 3. I don't know. Either way, if we can get up to that much without actually having to go through the entirety of the roster, it would be great. So, that would be nice. Good timing. Let's go. Let's go. Nice. Let's go. So 4 more, then these are on cooldown. We run. And if we can get to like 3 million on the 6 stars, that should be sufficient enough, I think. If I can run a little bit of... What's up, DTX? How we doing? Arenas, yeah, well, it's a necessary evil, DTX. The deals launch this Friday, and we're still a little bit shy of the mark. We're gonna get this mark before Friday hits, but it also means we have to do arena, so. On a separate note, I just emailed the lady back. I'll get that sorted and figured out. Hopefully, I'll probably have a response at some time tomorrow. But set up a phone interview for a place up here. As you know, it's a bit of practice, might get a little work out of it. Who knows? We'll see. We'll see what becomes of it. Like I said, if nothing else, good practice for no unit deals. Hey, I mean, it'll save me the units. They always do though, and they've already confirmed it, by the way. That it's gonna be structured the same. So. Oh, I don't know why I thought you were stunned. That was my fault. That was dumb. Is that on camera right there? No, it's not. Okay. It's like, or actually, it is on the edge of my camera, but I have that part of it cropped up enough. It's like literally right there. You see it just barely eke the corner if I tilt it. So it's like right off camera. It's funny, but I can see it on like my actual camera. But it's not in the stream because it's cropped. So, but yeah. How are you guys liking the GC meta? I don't know, I've been killing the Victory Track one, and I generally like the Victory Track one. In the golden days, literally. Yeah, but that's like also gone away. But they compensated for that with like an increase in crystals, which I'm actually slightly bummed. The new daily super event doesn't. It has a lot of gold. It has more gold, quite frankly, but they don't have the gold crystals, so you can't like stockpile gold crystals. You're just getting straight gold, which at 250,000 gold, which, quite frankly, if you're doing well in those events every day, you're actually getting slightly less gold than you would have before, because there was supposed to be a combination of the daily and the 7-hour events, which 250,000 is more than minimum for, or around like minimum if you got like the maximum of gold. like from like getting top 10% maximum, but like minimum amounts from those crystals. Because you get like, I mean, it's 19.5. You get 14 of those crystals, so 19,500 times 14 of those crystals. Yeah, which is 2 stuff. So you actually get less gold. What's going to wind up being the more gold is the basic ISO is just going to get sold because there's way more of that ISO. Why is this? Oh, yeah, that's just like, wait a minute. Whoops, that's why. Hold on, I was like on the wrong tab thing. So it's like actually less gold, and it's no longer crystals you can hoard for it either. Which the crystals are used for like summoner advancement score. So there's which, well, yeah, the summer advancement thing is still a thing. So yeah, so there's just like there are certain negatives to the structure. I kind of would rather the gold be split into, you know, gold crystals and regular gold, so there's like a thing to open as well, just because opening things are satisfying. But that, and obviously they getting rid of the 4-hour crystals, which we now get 4 a day guaranteed from the event, which is fine. I'm glad for that. You don't have to worry about the timer or anything. But the daily crystal, which again, that value is basically given in the second milestone, given that you can select, you know, guaranteed half of the catalysts from that. So that's like a bonus, but the fact that there's no like actual crystal to claim, and the only way to get a crystal, which because it still exists, and you can still get one, but the only way to get it is the web store, and that annoys me. I don't mind it going down to only one, but having to go outside the game to get it is stupid. And I think basically everyone would agree with that. It's dumb that you'd have to go somewhere outside of the game itself to get something for the game on a daily basis. Not that you could get something outside the game as like a bonus, because it was getting 2 via the one from the web store is basically the bonus, but now that is the daily, and it's no longer, I wouldn't consider it a bonus anymore. That's like the thing you'd want to get, and it's not inside the game. So I find it dumb. The way I see it, at least. 133 score. That's not bad. Leaderboard doesn't pop up till tomorrow, right? Oh, we're dead. We're not dead. Don't. Okay. I was like, if you went no mortality, we're gonna die. Yeah, it's actually not too terrible, because that's about where Judah was. Is that C5 right now, or is that C6? Not sure where the scores are at the moment, because there's still not like a ton of people in the circuit yet, because it's only been, well, tomorrow will be a week, so. Which makes it not too shabby. Don't lead me straight to you. Oh, I still gotta do every time I see the incursions artifacts up there too, like I gotta run incursions. I've got 2.5 weeks to do it. But anyway, I still gotta run those. It's just finding the time to, because like I do other stuff during the day with the kids and stuff, and I'm trying not to like spend all day on my phone, because I could, you know, and back home I basically did. It was, you know, I got up, streamed, you know, 4 or 6 hours, and, you know, other than eating, was doing MCOC stuff, or while doing YouTube or what have you. There's very little not doing something, so doing a lot less of that is, you know, it's good for me, quite frankly, but it's, you know, there's still stuff that needs to get done, and it winds up being pushed to the end of the night, and then I want to go to bed, and I'm tired, and then I don't wake up that early, and the cycle continues. So it's just a different kind of cycle, basically, I'm putting myself in, but Um, family focused, less game. It's a good thing, but at the same time. Just how it do. It do be like that sometimes. It do be like that sometimes. Come on, load me up. There we go. So we are, like I said, we're closing in. We need 300, less than 300 units, more. So not too shabby. We have probably at least 150 units just in stash waiting to be claimed. So we're right there. So we're going to be going down to basically nothing on Friday, and then because that's our limit is basically 18. Like we can't do more than that, and then we'll just start saving up for July, Cyber, etc., etc. Yeah, so those are sorted. We went really slow. I do need to see like when do these come back. We went really slow on that. So we have. Yeah, it'll be like it's gonna be like 12:30 before I can really get through those. Okay. Oh yeah, no, we're close. We're really actually close to 4 million. So if we go to 10 million, it's not gonna be that bad. Okay. We don't need like 6 and a bit more million, and we get it's still gonna be a lot of them, but it's not gonna be like that bad. It's gonna be alright. We'll get through these. We'll get through them very quickly. And I talked about it when I was in streams around. When I go through these, you're going to see a new champion ranked up, because I got a new champion. So you're going to see a new champion, and I'm very happy about this champion. Because it's been on my list, and we finally nabbed it. I'm very happy about it. God, Bullseye is so much. I really do like using Bullseye. Especially if you have repros on. Like, he doesn't hit. He's not like a powerhouse. He's just such consistent damage because of the guaranteed crits. Yeah, that'll be fine. We're good. The boss work. I still need to get, like, I haven't had a long shot fight yet in the current meta. Dude, he would absolutely crush Lost to Judah and testing, is he? That's fair. We need to go to 7 stars. Thank you very much. And like an idiot, I had freaking Omega Red in my deck. And like literally the entire time, and it wasn't until yesterday that I realized he didn't have a relic on him. And I drafted him, and I did a well. It was a bad fight. I was going to lose it anyway, but the fact that I didn't have a relic on him certainly did not help things, and I had to fix that. I had to remedy that situation. But we did, and it's fine. Besides, so we got it sorted now. I don't know why I had taken the relic off him in the first place, to be honest. Either way, we got it sorted. But then I did do one fight, and it was like, we actually won a round with him, because like it was like a low health full champion, super safe. I had to fight a rank 2 Wiccan, so it was like super low health, it was like 200,000 health. We finished full health, well, because of the debuff, and just slightly faster than my opponent. I was like, dang, it was a good thing I didn't screw it up. Because that definitely could have easily happened versus a Wiccan. What's up, Skulls? How are we doing? Test matchups all day. See, I don't like testing that much in the way of like... Oh, dang, we didn't get the parry. Lame. But I'm doing like, especially with marks, I don't like testing out things so much. But if you're not using marks, then like, yeah, test away, whatever, especially early in the season to like figure out stuff. But generally I don't like testing out stuff like too crazy. Like I'll do like crazy matchups as like, well, this is like my best option, you know, so we just like do it like, because like, hey, this is the best you got, but like not like throwing in champions to like test in the deck so much as like certain champions, like yeah, I was like, okay, just to see if they're as viable as you'd think, and if not, they're gone, you know. But like to get one solid try, if you like mess it up, but like you can see like immediately in the attempt that it's just not good, and couldn't be good versus even if it's like a bad matchup. Like Omega Red, I knew like in a proper matchup, like he can do what he needs to do, but yeah, that's what friendly. I don't, yeah. So yeah, it depends though. It depends. So, but yeah, so good reason. Yep, as am I, because they need done. And you guys will, like I said, you guys will see. Look at that scroll. Okay, that's annoying. You can see very shortly because she's kind of high up there because I ranked her up. There we go. You guys see a new champion here in just a round or two that I got that I didn't have before on Friday. So when I streamed it last. So that's pretty nice. Alright, now I want to push you to special 2 so that'll kill you. Alright, now you're dead. You. And I don't have the champion in my deck at the moment, just because I don't know where. Oh my gosh, I don't know where I'd fit him. Because I don't know who I'd replace him with. Because there's actually other champions I would put in before that one. Which is a little. There's other champions I would want to try that aren't in my deck right now, like Prowler. I wouldn't mind having in the deck. I think he'd probably be one of the next ones I would add. So Chavez, dude, Chavez is amazing. If you haven't already ranked, do it. Like rank that sucker up, dude. She's so goated. She's ridiculous. Like you will never regret having a 7-star Chavez ranked up. Like it's just not gonna happen. She's so ridiculously powerful. She had such a nice like tune-up to her. Like that little bit of love, and it didn't take all that much, but the little bit of love they gave her to tweak her, dude, made such a big difference. Especially obviously being a 7-star helps, but like if it wasn't for that slight tuning, she would not be the champion she is right now. She's ridiculously good. I've been doing a lot of 6-star rank ups because like needing to put up the level up score, which now no longer matters because of the super event, at least for the next month. You can just do leveling up whenever. And there's no consequence because there's no benefit to waiting. If I get a champion I want to do ranking up, I just need to basically keep my ISO from expiring at this point right now. So, to rank 2, very nice, dude. As soon as it happens, though, you're gonna be so happy about it. Because honestly, like the benefit, like her having the full combat power rate of a rank 5 also makes a huge difference. Dude, let me. Need to. Thank you. I needed that stagger. Need the stagger. Thank you. Is your paragon rank 4? Nice. I don't use. I don't use 2 out of the 3 of my Paragon rank 4 rank ups anymore. Only one of them is rank 5 and or ascended. The rank 5 is also ascended, but neither of the other 2 are rank 5 or ascended. And they don't get used outside of arena. They used to be used all the friggin' time because they were amazing at the time, you know, at that level when I did those rank ups because they were useful to me at the time. But the game has changed a lot, and they're just not good for what I need them for. Black Widow Clairvoyant, who would be an amazing 7-star. I still don't think she'd be good enough for BG. She's just too slow. But I would love to see her as a 7-star because she doesn't need the dupe, and she is very good champion. She's great for questing. And she has her uses. I really do like her. She's an amazingly fun champ. And just she's not like big bursty like high damage output, but she has so much utility. It's ridiculous. And Kitty Pryde, who's also still amazing, but just I never got her rank 5. There's just other mutants and stuff, and she just kind of fell off for me pretty heavily. And I don't quest with her anymore. I used to use her for war all the time, but I don't take that path generally anymore, and just so I haven't run her there in forever either. And yeah, so the only one that still gets any use and gets used all the time because of AQ is Hercules. And he's in my current deck because Cosmic, and he crushes that. So those are my 3 Paragon rank 4s, and only one got the extra rank and Ascension, and gets used regularly. The other ones, again, just never use them for anything. I just got stronger options that are better, and ooh, I almost botched it. Yeah. And you know, the first like season or a couple seasons before I actually bought the the other deck, Claire with recoils was actually doing just fine. Like I was winning a lot of matches with her running recoils. But that's 60% and more than that on specials because of the recoil damage she had to pull it off. Like just without that, she is not good enough. Straight up. She has high base attack, which is why it also helps. But she doesn't have like massive specials. You can't have her utility and all her damage at the same time, which, you know, tends to be a lot of utilitist champions. You never get both reasonable damage and utility, which is why just massive excess of damage that certain champions have kind of trumps useful utility, because like, well, if you just kill them before you need the utility, that's why like damage is the best utility, basically, because like if you can kill them before you need the utility, then the utility doesn't matter, damage matters. There are obviously certain cases where you can't do damage without the utility, and that's, you know, why you need the utility, but you know, that's just kind of how it goes. And Kitty, in the right circumstances, rank 5 and ascended, could still be a BG's champion, especially if you're just like a recoil meta. The problem is like she's just too slow. Like her one of her better matchups. Well, Bullseye is actually a solid matchup for her because of the way you can cheese it. That's slightly tricky. Nick Fury, she's going to be, you know, also a good option because of the second life. You know, slows her down significantly for otherwise. So you never seen her deck. She's not a defender. Her health pool's too small. Jeez. You're gonna die. Thank you. The health pool's just too slow. Or it's too low. So she dies very quickly, especially if you have a tech or something. And then leave New York in 2 days. Nice. So you've been there. We'll have been there for close to a week. You do some cool stuff. You have fun. What kind of stuff did you do? I'd love to go to New York for like Comic-Con or something. Corpus and Kushala, nice, not too bad. They're pretty quick ones. They are pretty quick, yeah. I approve. Basically, I don't touch the 4-stars apart from like when I get new ones. They go all every 4-star goes to rank 3 still, just because like that's like the thing I do with them. But now that my arena teams are sorted, like I'm not doing, even if I had more ranked up, like I'm not doing more than 15 runs of it at a time. It's dumb. So I have no need for any more 4-stars ranked up, just like I don't particularly have a need for more 6-stars ranked up, apart from ones that are going to be maxed out. But basically just for level up, I'm doing them. Which, for the next month, we're not going to have a level up. I imagine they might make a couple like tweakies to the super event, but I imagine they'll probably bring it back. The plan is for like a month of it, and then they'll revert back, do whatever they're going to do to it after they collect all their data, make tweaks to the points, and maybe the rewards a little bit, the overall structure. But yeah, it's going to be. I think it's going to be an overall good for the game, but it definitely going to need some tweakings. Maybe notice it. Oh, nice. That's the way to do it. Make the most of it. Get a lot done in a short period of time. Oof. Scrub. Yep. So, yeah, I haven't done a 4-star to rank 4 or 5 in quite a while. So they're all rank 3s, or all at rank 3. 5-stars I don't really rank up either. I just, do little bits basically for level up, which again at the moment doesn't matter. It's like a non-issue. Then 6-stars, like I'll take to rank 3. I've done a lot of rank 3s actually. I'm up to 104 rank 3 6-stars. I've done a lot. I went kind of ham on doing a bunch. It was like, well, I've got all this ISO I need used. I've actually have plenty of catalysts. Because the rank 3s don't, like I've got plenty of tier 5 class, and they don't take any of the rank 4, the tier 6 basic, tier 3 alpha. So I was like, I can do these rank 3s pretty freely. It's a lot of rank, yeah, it's a lot of rank 3s. I broke 100 of them finally. So if I do want to do like a featured grind, we got plenty of rank 3s. Not that like I couldn't do the grind before, but like, and even more rank 2s. So I've been doing rank 2s. I'm down to like, what am I down to? 80. I think I'm down to only 80 something rank 2 or rank 1s. The rest are rank 2 or better. Or no, because that's, it might be better than that because I do have some rank 2s. So it might be in the 60s. I think I only have like 67 rank 1s now remaining. So the other like 200 6-stars are rank 2 or better. Oh, we'd have to double check that, which we can actually do in here. Because there's 260. So 193. We have 68, so we're very, very close to 200 rank 2 pluses, which are perfectly safe for arena. It's the rank 1s that you get into that can be a bit sketch. But just a touch, nothing crazy. Nothing too cray-cray. Because it do be like that sometimes. I've just been rambling at this point. I don't even know where I'm at in the points in this arena at this point. I know we're not super far because I haven't done that many matches, but And these arenas just like, dude, 7 stars and 6 stars go so much faster and smoother, it feels like, than, 4 stars. The 4 stars just are such a drag to go through 15 teams worth. Such a drag. I can do 15 rounds of 6, 7 stars though. And it's like, wow, that went by super smoothly and quickly. But again, PI doesn't matter though, is the thing. Like, it does inflate the total, but it's like, in the grand scheme of things, that number doesn't really matter. It used to be like a fairly good indicator of like your account size, or account strength. But nowadays, like, well, the game is old enough. If you could have a really strong account, but if you're like maybe a newer account that just spends a good amount, you're not going to have all that stuff ranked up, and so your overall account rating is going to be lower. I mean, you could have like a 3 million rated account that spent like a good bit of money, have a stronger account than what I've got, and I'm closing in on 7 million. I'm like, it's a lot. Did I cross 7 million? I might have actually crossed 7 million. Now that I think about it. Yo, what's up, Akbar? How was the BGs today, man? Thanks for the raid, dude. Hellboy Zero, Robert J. the Traveler. What's up, guys? Thank you, man, for the raid. I appreciate it. How far up are you now? Vibranium 3 now. Nice. Yeah, I think I'm either Vibranium 5 or still Diamond 1. I don't remember. We'll find out when we get there later. Hopefully GC tomorrow. Yeah, I mean, it'll still probably take me a couple days just because I'm not playing like a ton. Actually, no, we're just gonna do it that way. No, we're gonna do it this way. It's fine. Yeah, and like, yeah, an older account that like has the lower stuff ranked up and stuff, you could have like a 3.3 million. Yeah, exactly. So it used to be a good indicator, but not so much anymore. Because that used to be a thing, like, oh, you know, and I would like look at account total hero rating sizes and be like, okay, and kind of get a feel for like, okay, how big your account is. But it's not really an accurate depictor, not anymore. Now, if you're like way up there, if you're like 8 million rated, then you're just like, okay, well, for sure, yeah, this person has like a massive account. But like, you can have a good account and not be that way, just because if your account is newer, you know, and just, I mean, by newer, I mean it could still be 3 years old that you've put a lot of stuff into. But an account 3 years ago to today, even not spending a bunch, would be vastly different account size rating to someone who started lower and had all that stuff lowered. Especially for someone like me that does all that rank ups anyway. Like, all 3 stars are maxed out. 3 stars are useless. I don't use 3 stars. I still max them out just because that's the thing to do. Just because like I like having them maxed out. And like 4 stars, I don't use 4 stars that low in the arena, but I still rank 3 them because that was like the level they needed to be for arenas. So like I still do that just because, and it takes almost no ISO. Like, it's super dirt cheap. It isn't until you hit rank 4 and 5 that uses any reasonable amount of ISO. Like, a fully maxed out rank 3 takes less than a full 4-star dupe. Like, it takes less than amount of ISO to max them out. Cavalier, yeah, exactly. Like, 400, like, and especially like 7 stars. Like, if you just have a lot of 7 stars, 7 stars just max rank 1 add on average over 10,000. So like, just my 7 star. Oh yeah, we can actually even look here. Did we cross 7? Yeah, we crossed 7 million. Like, substantially. It's not even like recently. Like, we're like a lot above 7 million right now. So I have 75, which at 10,000, like, I have like 1 million rating just in 7 stars, nearly. I mean, it'd be cutting it pretty close. Just because the average, between the average and stuff that's actually ranked up higher. So, like, I have a million of my rating roughly is like just 7 stars. Yeah, because it's base PI, and the base prestige of 7 stars is over 10,000 as an average. That's like unawakened. It's like awakened is like higher. Even if I go to like anime, because I've looked this up before. So if we go, I go to prestige, desktop prestige, 7 star, rank 1, sig 0. Like, and certain ones are higher. Like Gambit is the highest at 0 at 14,000. Like the lowest. Oh, actually, no, the average is closer to probably 12,000 because like the lowest is almost 11 with Scarlet Witch, and Juggernaut are the bottom 2 at 0 sig. At sig 20, the average jumps up even higher. Scarlet Witch still being the lowest by far. Or actually, no, we didn't sort it that way. Still the lowest by far, by over 1,000. But then it goes up at sig 20. Mordo goes to the second, but that's 15,000. So we're not even talking, you know, rank 2s yet. If you have rank 2s in there, those are, I mean, you're pushing, you know, they're pushing like the 15k average at rank 2. Well over, actually, as an average, because the lowest, again, still Scarlet Witch. And if you have dupes, like, you're talking like 17k average for rank 2s. Yeah. More than that. It's like closer to 18. Like 17.5. 17.5. So yeah, I easily have over 100,000, or not over 1 million of my total rating is just 7 stars, which is a 1/7 of my account, you know. And there's a significantly less number of them total. It's just their PIs are just that high. More prestigious Scarlet Witch, yeah. Scarlet Witch is that low. Yeah, the person with actually the lowest, lower than Scarlet Witch, and hers is bad, doesn't exist to the 7 stars, so you don't really have to worry about it. And that's Wolverine. Wolverine's actually worse than Scarlet Witch is. Wolverine has the worst PI in the game, and it's not even close. You think Scarlet Witch is bad? Wolverine's lower. It's atrocious. Venom's not great, but like his PI goes up via mastery is better. Like Wolverine doesn't matter. Like he's still the very bottom of that list, even with masteries. Like he just doesn't get the boost at all, and his base is garbage. Why he has the lowest, and it's like honestly don't even really care, because like you can leave all the other stats alone, like leave them be. I don't care. You don't need to change their abilities. Just to bump up their prestige numbers. Like they can artificially do that. I'm sure they can, because it's not like tied to anything specific. Like it's a completely arbitrary number. It has nothing to do with the other stats the champions have. But yeah, it's really bad. Yeah, my Terrax is like, I don't know, 660 now. It's at least 640, if not 660. Something like that. Terrax is alright. I never ended up ranking him up. Sending Nova. Oh yeah, I need to do that rank up too. I got the Catalyst. The problem is I wanted to do it with like the gem, because I don't know who else. I'd have to look at who else is available to use that rank 5 gem on, because I didn't really want to do it with the Catalyst. Yeah, no, he's gonna be really, really good. He's probably crushing right now too. Oh, dude, he'd be so good right now, actually. Yeah, I mean, I could give him the Ascension. We just got the Ascension dust, so I could do that Ascension. I've got 3 Ascensions I can do, which I think I'm at 21 right now, I want to say, so 3 more would put me at 24. Does that sound about right? Also, I'm at rank 4, yeah. So the Ascension would probably be enough to make him usable right now. The problem is, like, this season will be over before we get the rank 5 gem. That's kind of the dilemma. If I want to use him for this season, I want to rank 5 him now. Because the rank 5 gem we won't get till after the season ends. And not that he couldn't be usable at rank 5 in any other season, but like this is the season like he's especially seems like really, really good for. Especially like right now, so he's still gonna be really, really good for the next week. I still think he'll be pretty solid for the final meta. I think he'll still be pretty good. So we'll just, yeah, we'll have to see. I'll have to look at the overall list of the champions again that are tagged. For usable on the gem, and decide from there, like if I want to wait for it, if I just want to give him the catalyst and use the gem on somebody else that I would also like to rank up, and that might be what I do. We'll see. I'm not like sold one way or the other. We could get some rank 5 gem. But the problem is like the rank 5 gem is specific to the Saga, which is why I want to use it on him, because he's Saga champion. That was funky. Okay, whatever. Oh, yeah, duh. Never mind. So I imagine there probably will be some rank 5 gems. That seems highly likely. So we'll just have to see. And that is close enough, like it doing on Friday. Like I'm not like in a rush because I don't have him in my deck right now, and I don't plan on ranking him up at the moment. But now that there's no level up event for the next month, like I can just use ISO and rank up at will at the moment. I don't have to like wait for anything specific, because I'm gonna hit all the milestones anyway. Like it's not even gonna take leveling up to do these things, and since there's no ranked rewards, there's no point in being above all that anyway. It's just, you know. No, I was not Akbar. Did you get a dupe? What are you sitting at now? Dude, that's awesome. Who did you dupe? Did you dupe Jugs with the big one, or did you dupe like Chavez or Jugs? Nice, dude. That's especially right now, dude. His dupe is amazing for this meta. Absolutely amazing for this meta. That's fan-friggin-tastic, dude. Oh yeah, it's world of difference. Because of MD, like basically to get that nullify and get the burst of power. Because right now I'm only getting the MD from like heavyings, which actually heavyings slows you down. It gives you the power, but knocking them so far away and not having like you're in for a natural combo, it's actually slowing you down. So like doing heavy is like good if you need the nullify, and obviously to nullify for the power. Oh gosh, what is going on here? I'm like dying right now. But apart from that, like excessively heavying with Juggernauts slows you down so ridiculously much. Okay, die before I do. Ugh, that was close. Which is why the dupe being able to nullify without having to heavy for the staggers is huge. So just the way that gets everything lined up for like his power, getting all the unstoppables for the Fury, Like, heavying kind of screws with that generally, especially with MD involved, because like, oh, it's a lot more power, it throws you off. It's only one hit, so you only get one unstoppable, and then it's like, it's a whole thing. It's a whole thing, and kind of annoying, quite frankly. But no, that's, yeah, I will be very happy to dupe mine. Dude, if I got his dupe out of the crystal tomorrow, I'd be very happy with that. I'd be very, very happy with that. But there's such a, like, there's only a couple champions that are new that I'd be happy with. The majority of what would actually be best for my account right now actually are dupes. As much as I want new champions, like the most useful champs I could pull are actually first-time dupes now, and it's not new champions anymore, which is a good spot to be in. Like, because getting a new champion is great, but like a first-time dupes are like, for me, where it's at, because there's so many that I have ranked up that need that first-time dupe, or need the first-time dupe for me to rank them up. I have every champ as a 7-star that exists as a 7-star that I could want at the moment, that like I need. Like, obviously there's more that I would be good, but I don't have any like super meta changing for me kind of pulls that I would like, you know, this champ will replace whoever I need to make him in my deck. Because there's only really one champion that I could pull that I'd want to put in my deck that I don't know who I'd replace, but it would have to happen. And that's Werewolf, because he's just amazing, and I don't have him as a 7-star. Anybody else, as much as I would want them, because I'd been wanting Mysterio for like the longest time, and I'll still want him because like he's new, like he'll be good to get, but he wouldn't make my deck. So like I wanted him to rank him up and be like annoying defender. He's just not that champion for me anymore. It's been too long and I still don't have him. So like getting him now would be like, okay, cool, but like I'd probably rank him up just because like I've wanted to. Maybe, unless I need to do something else with the tech class, like Warlock or something. Or this chick, because I do like her too. It'll just come down to basically doing a tech that like will be good for the meta of the season. Basically, is what it'll come down to. The new Black Cat train. Yep, I did get Black Cat, and I'm very happy about that. That was an instant rank too, because level was on at the time. So I was like, "Yep, this is going up." And I just have such a. It was funny because before I pulled her, I had actually just sold over 100 5K skill bricks, because they would have expired before I made the pull. Anyway, but I was like, I have such an abundance of skill ISO, like it didn't matter. Like I had more skill than any other class, and it wasn't even close. Like I had more than twice as much as any other class. It was so much. I still think I have more, even after doing that rank 2, which is rank 2 is fairly expensive. I still think I have more skill ISO than any other class. I don't have Shield, I have Kushala, and I don't have Havoc. However, I wouldn't mind a Shield or Havoc, but neither of them are like, again, they're not like that champion, like, okay, they have to go in my deck. Like, because my deck is full. They'd have to be replacing somebody, and there's nobody I want to replace with them, really, is what it comes down to. Like, Shield, skill, right now, I need to fit, like, a Black Cat in my deck. She'd make it before Shield. So, what's up, AB? 26k? Nice. It is, like, I'm so used to, like, okay, because there's not really a benefit to it anymore. Because it's not like I need the points from doing level up for anything anymore. Because, like, I'm maxing out the event just playing the game elsewhere. Now. And since there's no ranked rewards, there's no point in being above that. So, like, there's no... But, like, I can't just wait until it comes back, because, like, that's over a month. Like, I just need to use ISO as it comes expiring, so, like, I can just level up whenever, which is kind of a weird feeling. Like, I'm not used to doing leveling up just whenever, because I like leveling up when there's a benefit to level up, apart from just, like, oh, now this champion's leveled. Yeah. So, And yeah, I always check my stash, but now it's gonna be like, okay, well, I don't have to wait on anything. Like, I don't have, there's no double, there's no advancement class thing, there's no level up. I can just like, okay, ISO's expiring, okay, let me just throw it into a champ. Basically is what it's gonna come down to. Like, I can do it whenever. Which again, it just feels weird and kind of wrong, because I like having a benefit to ranking up a champion. Because right now, I use the ISO and do that for points for the event, so I'm like use the ISO on lower champions to get the points. It's kind of hard to use a lot of ISO without doing some major catalyst use of, you know, the champion that I might not want to use right now, because I don't want to burn the catalyst just yet, because I want, okay, well, I can burn the ISO, but then it's like it's not a useful burning of it, because like now I've burned the catalyst and not a useful champ, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, I'm kind of in a weird boat with that. Just a bit of a weird boat. Just a touch. Just a touch. Oof. Atrophy. Ooh, we got that one off. Die already. Oh, we're dead. Or no, we're duped. Never mind, we're not dead. Nice. Good. I was like, for a second there, I was like, no. We're fine. I need to get hurt. I need to get him ranked up. Actually, we have the ISO and we got the catalyst. Realistically, the only problem with that now is like, okay, well, the only one other mystic I think we could pull. Dang dude. That I would want to use the catalyst on, because I only have enough catalyst to do one more. Because I did Juggernaut when we pulled him. He went to immediate rank 2, so that kind of ate him up. Oof, okay. It's a good thing we used his power, because MD. Come on, dude. Throw it. I'm not trying to curry, dude. Unbelievable. Oh my god, dude, that was dumb. Lost my train of thought there. Anyway, I think there's only one other mystic that would like, because there's actually several mystics I want to rank up, but I can only do one. So it needs to be somebody like I could fit in the deck and be useful. Mod is kind of hard to use, just because so many sciences just obliterate them like without worry. If you don't have a science or like something like that, like it can be annoying. But I feel like Kindred's generally more annoying than him. Which is why I want to do Kindred first, plus Ma I want the dupe for before he went up. I also want to do Wong, but again, I don't see him fitting into my deck. Which is a bit of a shame, because like he is quite awesome. Yeah, that actually does work, doesn't it? The only one that I would rank up outside of those that would for sure have to go up before them would be Werewolf. We do have the rank 2 gems, so like I could still feasibly do the come on, give me my thank you. Ruptures, baby. Nailed it. As far as Manta goes, like he would get it. There's only a couple, because I was actually looking at the basic pool the other day. Do I still have that the picture up? I don't know that I do. I might have gotten rid of it. of like, and went through like all the champions out of the basic, and there's not that many that I would like that are new, and it's a very small subset of champions that would even be new out of the basic, and even smaller of ones that would be remotely useful, that would like get ranked up if pulled. So Aegon? Somebody has Aegon in their deck? Dude, what an idiot. Better be at least Ascended. Crazy. So yeah, wait, what was what's the Mystics in the Titan right now? Is one of those like even rank up? Because I think there's only like a couple in the Titan right now that I even cared for. Destroyer's in there, but I don't know that I do him. He's not a defender. And especially Undubes. And he just doesn't cut it on offense either. I haven't seen him cook, because he does cook one fight specifically, and that's Hulkling. Well, if I'm not putting him on defense if they've drafted him. Like, just stupid. Sim Supreme. That would actually be not bad. I already have White Tiger. Who, again, like, I initially wanted to rank up, but I had also gotten Kushala at the time, and I did Kushala, because she's amazing. White Tiger is solid, but, like, it came down to, like, whoever it was being right. It may have been DTX or something. Being like, okay, I could rank her up, but how do I fit her in the deck when she's, like, not, like, top option for any fight I could use her for? Like, there's no specific fight, like, I'd draft her for. And if she's not, like, for anything specific and just, like, a usable champion, well, then there's not really a need for her to be in the deck. The champion needs to have a very specific matchup and not just one's matchup. There's one reason why Nimrod fell off so hard. Like, his matchup is Domino. And that's, like, literally it. He's no longer a defender, because he used to be a dual threat. He's no longer a defender, so he's no dual threat anymore, basically. And he can't do other fights. Like, Domino is the thing. Because any other mutant that goes on D, like, he can't do effectively. You can technically do Havoc, but he's slow for it, because of the resistance. So he's slow for that, and no other mutants that would get placed defensively he can even do, because he can't do Onslaught, and he can't do Bishop. Those are the two other mutants that would be in a deck that could go on defense, basically. Or Dust, which he also can't do Dust. So, like, just, you know, and he's basically terrible for, apart from, like, very specific metas, which is not the current meta, that he can even do outside of that class, because he's just too slow. Yeah, Weapon X, that's another one I missed, but yeah, again, if you're allowing that matchup to take place, you're throwing that round, basically. Generally speaking, unless you just have, like, that good of an attacker option for what they put on defense, like, that fight's a throw. The only time it wouldn't be is, like, okay, they put down defense first, and you have an attacker that you know can beat that matchup, basically, and then it'd be like, okay, they're gonna do this matchup, but I can beat it anyway. Is like the sort of thing. Nice. Like say I get to, like, use my CGR or something, and do like a 30-second fight. Well, I'm gonna be faster. You can technically do Sinister, but not, like, amazingly. He doesn't shut off the regen, because, like, the regen happens after the hit and not, like, on the hit. It's like the timing of it, like, he doesn't actually turn the regen into a shock. So the only way he does it is with the shock damage, which obviously will work, but and because he's a robot, he does make that work. So you're not gonna take, like, the degen or anything. So he can do that, actually. But again, if you're allowing that kind of matchup to happen, well, it was like that before Sinister was buffed. Like, that's a non-issue. Northstar's interesting. It's like he has like the multi-hit medium. However, it's very hard to shallow dex the multi-hit. Like, his dash is so deep that it being multiple hit actually becomes a problem. And even if you like try and dex it, you have to be like really close. Like, it has to be a proper dex. You can't shallow dex his light like you can with Domino. You have to like actually dex it. And because it's a double, you can like, if you have a long enough reach, you can punish it. But if you don't time it right, like, you are getting hit by that really badly. Like, the timing is so much tighter. Like, it has to be like a proper dex because his dash is so deep. So you can't just, you don't have super easy ends for him, basically. This is what I'm getting at. Which is unfortunate, but yeah, whatever. Tis the felt ever. And just be kind of because of the nodes on him in EQ, I can't really say how good of a defender he is going to be, because he's not going to have like the unblockable and the stun immunity from being while dashing that he had in EQ. So I don't see him being like a particularly crazy defender. I think he'll be a pretty solid attacker. Like, I think he looked amazing from the deep dive, quite frankly. I thought he honestly looked better than Arcade did offensively. Because Arcade, and I think people are in agreement from what they said, like, they ranked him up and like his damage just doesn't seem great. Like, he's got all the dots, but like it just seems lower than it should. People are saying like they're just not impressed with his damage. And if you have the right champion, he's really not even that pain in the butt to fight. So like, Arcade seems to be a tiny bit of a flop. He might get a little tuning up. Yeah, he hasn't made waves at all. Like, he seemed really cool at the time. Like he seemed to be the favorite between the two. But from the deep dives, when I looked at him, I was like, the better one definitely seemed to be Northstar between the two. And Northstar's a bit of a ramp. And that's not that bad of it. By the way, Timothy Connors, thank you. July 4th deals. We'll have to see them. I mean, they're going to be set up similarly to last year's. It's going to be a whale fest. As far as like their contents, we don't know exactly what it's going to be in them yet. So we can't really say for sure. Yeah, and he's because his cosmic class is really stacked and strong. Most of them are poison immune, and poison's like one of his things. So, you know, yeah, he's just not making waves at all. So I could see him, like, if they give him like a tweak offensively. I don't think they need to do anything to him defensively, but if they tweak him offensive damage, bump those numbers up a little bit, I can see people liking him more. Because I don't have the experience because I haven't used them myself. So I don't know. Oh my gosh, dude, can you just not evade for 2 seconds? I did put that back in my pocket. So I don't have that personal experience yet with him. But from what I hear, he's just not it right now. So it's rather unfortunate. So if that being the case, gosh dang, dude, can you just not evade on me, please? That would be great. Then I'm kind of hoping he gets like a tweak up on the damage. Because, dude, I mean, even in Thronebreaker difficulty, even with all the crazy nodes on him, like, Hulkling can auto-fight that fight in EQ, which usually you can't auto-fight regular fights in Thronebreaker difficulty. The health pools are just, and with how crappy the AI fights for you, Garb, good luck. especially versus a boss. It's just like everything was working against you, and he can solo that fight as poorly as it goes. Well, part of it's like Hulkling is just that good, but like Arcade being that also not great, even with everything, all the nodes, an extra health and attack going for him. You'd think would go slightly better, but it just doesn't. So, yeah, no, auto fight in this game is like terrible. Auto fight in other games usually pretty good, because it's like, oh, you clear it, especially if you're like of sizable means of account or whatever, of like ratings difference, depending on what you're going for. Like, auto fight is terrible even in like lower. The only reason it goes through the lower ones fine is because like, oh, one combo and they die, you know. Apart from that, like, it just, you're getting hit in the face and you're just dying, even though it only take like a couple hits to do sizable things, and you're just like, garbage. Yeah, and that's basically the thing. From what it seems like they were setting it up, they're gonna have it very similar to last year. But what, according to their live stream, from what I took from it, is like it's the setup for it. Because you could buy them all through twice last year, but they were, the first time and second time through were completely identical. What they said in the live stream, or at least from the screenshots I saw, is that the 8th tier, so if you buy through it the first time, there's the 4th, and the second time would be identical, and then the 8th one, however, so the second 4th being the 8th, will not be the same as the 4th. It'll be different. So we'll have to see what that is, what the difference is. If it's a massive difference, it'd be kind of unfortunate, because I mean, I maxed out last time with the full 36,000. But that was because they had a separate side event going along with it. Like, you got bonus stuff for spending certain milestones of units on the deals. It should be 36K, because it should be 18 and 18, because that's basically the standard for July 4th. I don't think is like the 4 deals, like whether you, so like a first level, second level, third level, and then the bonus level, basically. That's how July 4th is always set up, and it's always been like that 18K, basically. But last year was the exception, where you could double it. You could buy through them twice, which is why it was so much more expensive, because you bought through them twice. So that would be what I'd say. Because from what all I can tell is that's what they've said, is its setup is going to be the same. So it should be 36,000 units to max it out. I need to use some energy because we're about to cap up. Which you've got more than enough too, so it shouldn't matter to you. Like 36K, and you should be, because you have over 50K again, don't you, or something like that too? Something like that. Something like that. Something like that. So, that's why I needed the 18K to hit that like half mark, because that's like the big, chunky, you know. I don't see it happening. I don't see it getting pushed over that. I really don't. I really hate. Come on, we're not gonna get the big crit. Oh, okay, did not either. So you'll have a little bit left over. You'll have more left over than I will, at least, but you'll also be able to get more of it. So, I'm just hoping that, although I'm glad I don't mind it being like a different deal for the 8th tier, but I'm hoping because it's like a full 36,000, that it's not like exceptionally better value. It's just gonna be different. Because I'd rather it be different than just like a step above for having to spend that much more. I think because if they set it up the same way and you get like just a guaranteed 7-star weapon X, because I don't think that's going to be gotten just for spending units. That's probably going to be for like maxing out the store, I would imagine. I'd actually be quite sad if people get that just for spending 36,000 units. Oh my gosh. In the 25 plat pass. Well, the plat pass, I don't know how much that would extra get you. But it depends on arena mostly. You can get all of the milestones themselves basically day one, but because a lot of them are in the 4-star, it would be tough to do that all in one day. Not impossible, but it would suck to do. The other 2 arenas, you can easily hit all those milestones in a day. It's the 4-star one that would be the tricky one, especially since it would end on the Friday in the AM. So, will depend on your time zone. But basically in the initial 24 hours of the next arena. So we have a new set of arenas Thursday, so we'll be in the middle of it when the deals drop this Friday. So it would depend on if you had done any milestones before the deals dropped in that final arena, and how much of it you can get done in that set of it on the following Thursday before the deals go away the following morning. But it'll be over 1,000 units. Not including battleships. If you got lucky out of the battleships, it could be more. So I would say you could probably push like 9K units. Like starting today, you would 100%, if you did all the milestones, you'd have more than 9K units, like not even including battleships. So if you got extraordinarily lucky, if you especially if you didn't have any of the units from the current set of arena, you could easily hit 10K. However, I don't know that that's going to be particularly helpful, the 10K mark, because if it's set up similarly, it's usually like, what was it last year? It was one, or it was like two. It was like 2, 5, 8, right, or something like that. It was like 2,000, 5,000, 8,000, or something along those lines. So like being at 10K, like you're not getting you're not going to get an additional offer being basically at the more you could get from where you are now. Basically, it's not going to get you that 3rd tier. You're only going to get the first 2, because the 3rd tier is like expensive. It puts you at 15K. So unless you got to 15K, which you're not going to, you're not close enough. Not without buying units. You'd only be able to get the first 2 offers anyway. And you basically guaranteed to have enough currently, not including what more you get before then. So that's kind of the situation you're looking at, because you need at least 15,000 to get the 3rd tier, and quite frankly, the best value is the 4th tier, because it's an only additional. It's like the best value of it. Oh, what the heck? It's like the best value of it at an additional only 3,000. But it's the total of 18K that kind of gets you that first half of the total spend for like the best value, which is why that's what I'm planning on doing. So, and apart from buying units, you're never going to hit that kind of mark. Because honestly, it would kind of suck. Unless the 3rd tier is like super exceptional, buying that and not being able to get the final 4th tier, because like basically at $100 extra, only 3,000 units for the best actual value total in that chunk of 4, it would suck to miss out on that, which for having gotten the third one. If you, because the first tier is usually pretty solid value because it's cheap. Second one, not that bad, depending on, it depends, because they did it slightly differently last year than it had been previously, because it used to be 1K, 4K, 10K, and then a 3K bonus. Whereas they split it slightly differently. So it was still, the first 3 offers were still only 15K, but they split the cost between the deals differently, so the third one wasn't as big a chunk of more. So if they keep that one, like I said, I think it was like 258 or something like that, rather than 1,410. So it's like it was more than less than extra less, or something along those lines. Either way, it was different. Which, if you were spending the total amount anyway, just it being different, it didn't really matter all that much. So that's what you're looking at. So apart from spending on units, the amount you have now would be enough, basically, to get you what you'd be able to get, apart from spending money. It's obviously nice to have more, so you have excess. Crap. But be a little bit more helpful. We're about to hit it. I tried to get one more medium offs to throw that special. You suck. So that's what you're looking at, and yeah, so it's basically going to be up to you. If you spend more than that on like the bonus deals, because you get units on top of the bonus stuff that's going to be there. So it wouldn't be like you're just buying units to get the unit stuff. You get bonus stuff on the deal days as well if you were to spend more money, which would be totally on you to do. And your decision. But if you're looking to only just minimal amounts and just get unit offers, you already have enough for what you'd be able to max out. Like the additional like 3,000 isn't going to matter. You won't be able to get an additional deal out of it, assuming it's the same setup as last year, or even like years before. Because that breakdown is like the first 2 deals you have enough for. The third deal puts you at a 15K total, and you're not going to hit 15K. Even if you did all the arena you could, you'd only hit 15K with money. So that's how it is. You're in Chicago. I'm not sure how far Chicago is. But you know what? We have it to Google's. I'm going to look this up while this does this fight. Let me look up how far Chicago is. Yeah, no, that's fine. Distance to Chicago from me. Almost 5 hours. Almost 5 hours. So, not all that close. Yeah, I'm normally more West Coast in Arizona. That's home, but I'm in Michigan at the moment, so hanging out W. Yeah, I'm almost due north from where you are. I'm almost due north from Chicago. It's almost 5 hours. Let's see. Back to quests. And I don't know if I'm famous. I wouldn't say I'm famous. And that cup is empty. Alright, what is next on the agenda? Was it you? Chapter 2 is done. You. Chapter 2 is not done. And you, Chapter 2 is done, so it is in fact Conqueror. You'd say I'm famous? I mean, I make the rounds enough. Like, I'd say a lot of the bigger names would recognize my name, but like, you'd hire some paparazzi for. That's generous. I just want to with this auto for a second. Burn the energy. I don't care. Hire some paparazzi. I don't know. I'm certainly not like the most unknown, but I wouldn't say I'm like the most known either. Like my name, like I've made the rounds enough. Like my name is known by a lot of different people. Like BG would recognize it. Abdo, obviously, I'm in his alliance. Legacy recognizes it. I've been rated by Andrew as well. Some of the even smaller YouTubers know me because I've either been rated by them, raid them, or been in their streams and stuff. So, but I'm still pretty small for I don't know. It's kind of how it is. We haven't gotten there yet. I'd say more famous would be like closer to like, because Abdo, I wouldn't call him famous either, and he's significantly bigger than I am. Legacy, I'd say like 10K subscribers for the community. I'd say that's like you've pretty well made it at that. Abdo's a little bit on the exception because like he's only got like he's a little under 4K, but he has a lot of retention for his subscriber count. Like he has a high percentage of it that support him. This is true. This is true. I totally forgot. Zode didn't pop in here at all today, did he? No, I think it was just Juan. I need Zode to pop in here. Because he sent me a friend request. My list was full at the time. I deleted some people and then I tried adding it, but his list says it's full, so I couldn't add him. So I can't like search him up to add him since he left the alliance. So I need him to like pop in here like, hey, empty out your list, send it back, like, so we can get friends. Anyway. Oh yeah, I guess that makes sense. He'd be asleep now, but so like, I need to get a hold of him because he's not in the line group anymore. So, yo, what's up, James? Yeah, Max, obviously, Max. He's in here a lot, usually lurking or trying to snipe me. But let's see, he's probably. Is he streaming right now? No, Abdo's doing some BGs. Judah's doing some BGs. BG, did he finish? Oh, BG's still going. He's finishing up right now. So yeah, his stream just ended, so takes care of that. Oh, Max is going. Look at that. So yeah, Max is going. All that jazz. Zero film watching go. I read them. I'm not like necessarily because like I'll read through it, but I don't necessarily like read it out loud as is. Like a lot like BG specifically when he reads it, like when he reads your message, like he'll read it out, like specifically out loud. Whereas like I'll generally acknowledge it and respond to it, having read it to myself, and I don't generally read it out verbatim. That's just kind of how I tend to have done it. Like certain ones, like I will read out like short ones, like if it's, you know, for context or something. Yeah. So like yeah, I'll respond to it, but not. Yeah. Yep. And whether good or bad, like I don't know if that's because I like the way BG does it. It's just it does to do that myself doesn't feel quite right, you know. That makes sense. So like I'll so I try to acknowledge by saying something that in regards to a specific message without actually reading it out loud. Which sometimes that like combines different messages if like we're all on the same topic and we're like kind of just discussion wise rather than like because like we're talking basically is how I see it. Like you say something and I'm like okay, I make myself. I'm not like reiterating what you said and then my own thought. Like you've already said it. I don't need to repeat what you said. You know. This is also true. You could do that too, Ekbar. But yeah, no, I think YouTube might require a certain minimum because they definitely didn't used to. Like when I started the channel, like I could stream, like I didn't have to have any subs to start. But I think, but they've also like they've changed a lot over the years as far as like requirements for different things. Dang, I need to run these, but like I also need to do my 4 stars again. Yeah, so I think it is like 50 nowadays. It definitely didn't used to take any, but like also even with like ads, like you need like ad stuff like to actually have the monetization. Didn't require like what it requires now as well. Like those, YouTube's changed a ton. Oh, come have it. Get out of here. Good chunk. Like I said, it might be a more recent thing. So like over a year ago, it didn't. I don't know because like I was well above that when I had it, and obviously, we're well above that now. So I don't know when that changed, but it definitely is a change. Like it definitely, but there's like other changes and stuff too. So. Come on. Come on, kill. Yeah. Yeah, because other people have talked about it. He's like, oh, I want to start streaming, and like, but like there is the requirement now, so you like actually need the subs to do it, which is kind of in a way dumb. But I guess it like makes some sense, but like at the same time, like it's dumb. Like, you don't need anything to post stuff because like you wouldn't be able to post anything if you, I don't know, because like it's weird. Too nerdy. I mean, technically, you don't even need your voice to. I mean, look at. I mean, I personally like it. It's like, I just completely drew a blank on his name. I blanked so hard on his name, like it's gone. The BG dude. Like his name just went completely kaputs from my head. Names do that. Like I cannot hold on to names for the life of me. Like I'm gonna feel stupid when somebody puts it in the chat. where was I? Barrowman, thank you. Barrowman, huge following, doesn't speak, or video or whatever, just interacts with his chat. Has a huge following. He'll get a crap ton of people watching him. He's got like a bunch of subscribers. He's got a lot of. I mean, he's also yeah, no, it's English because he chats in English. But yeah, it's like it's gonna be significantly harder though. To kind of build up that kind of following, not having, like, he's also extraordinarily talented, especially in the BGs, and BGs are popular. Like, I definitely get more people in here when I'm doing BGs. Like, that's the thing people like to watch. It's very entertaining to watch. It's more exciting. You'll learn a lot more fights, interactions. Like, you learn a lot more about the game watching it, specifically apart from like Arena because it's so basic. It's a very different kind of specialization because like even like the like you learn so much overall game stuff in BGs, plus it's pertinent to the current like season, whereas like the EOP kind of fights, like you can learn how to do that fight with any particular champion that you see the person do, but also depends a bit on your learning style. I can see it done, like see a person do a matchup and like, okay, I can replicate that because like that's how the game works. You can, it's I mean, apart from like certain AI things, like it's repeatable. Like you see somebody use a champ for a fight, well, I can use that champion for a fight if I have him. Like it's replicatable to an extent. If I can see it done, I can basically do it. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Like if he didn't play well, like he wouldn't have the following he does. But because it is more interactable, like, you know, obviously camera helps. Obviously I for the longest time didn't have a camera on me, but less for the lack of wanting to and the fact that I just couldn't because I didn't have a camera. Voice, obviously, and part of it, like I was not wanting to specifically before, but like once my face is out there anyway for me as the character I am, being Ace, then it's like I don't have the issue with it. Cade's run, yeah. BG and Cam. Yeah, back in those days. Trappy, I don't know. I'm not sure. Yeah, you did finish #1 like a crap ton. Like Oodles is like it's insane like how much BGs he actually plays, because it's majority like how does he get the energy, dude? Like I use energy for playing, and like last season I had to buy energy refills, and he plays more than I do, and the way he can like go up and down the board like so easily is ridiculous. Like he'll purposefully fall to climb back up. Like I only hit my peaks, like trying to peak, you know. It's like he'll just like, oh, we'll get up there, we'll go down so we can find matches again, and then he gets all the way back up into the top spots. I'm like, dude, the time it takes to do that plus the win rate, like it's absurd. I mean, you're spending literally all day matchmaking and like doing a match. It's ridiculous. Well, because I don't buy stuff, AB. Like, I don't buy the unit things at the end of EQ. Like, literally my only refills I get are from compensations and the Summoner Advancement and the other Alliance thing. That's the only place I get the refills. Or other specialty things going on. Like, right now, the track gives refills. So, Mr. Anti-Idiotic. The Tom Holland Spidey needs some girlfriend. I don't know. I like their MJ for Tom Holland's for the MCU. I like Zendaya. What is her name? I like her for it. I like her character. We haven't had a Kitty Pryde yet in the MCU. I was thinking
Thanks
we did,
for the
but
sub.
no, I was thinking of somebody else. Chinmay Bisht with the sub. Thank you, dude. Hey, look at that. It popped up. Hey, look at that with the bear. Oh, I still need to fix that. I need to make that bigger. I keep forgetting about that. I need to adjust that because it's like unreadable, especially like on my screen at least. It's completely unreadable, that text, when that pops up on the screen. I need to like actually scale that up because I need to do something with it because it does not. Yeah, you mentioned that before, AB, with the swimming. My voice fits my face. It's another weird thing, like, because some people, like, you hear their voice until you see them. It's like you have an image of your head of like what this person looks like, and then when you finally see them, it's like, and it doesn't match up to like your image in your head. And it's like, I was not expecting that, you know. It's like, and there's definitely a lot of people like that. Like you just kind of, their voice gives you an idea in your head. Because usually when you hear a person's voice, you see their face or you see them. So you're like, there's no detachment there. It's almost like I'll use like voice acting as an example. Like you'll hear the voice, but you'll line it up with the character they're playing. If you see like the actual actor after the fact, and you'd be like, there's that disconnect there because like, well, you're used to them as the character, so when you see them like the actual person's like, well, that wasn't the expectation of what I would thought you would have looked like rather. But it's also interesting because like it doesn't bother me at all like hearing voice actors play multiple characters like across different shows. Like, oh, I actually like it when I recognize a voice and like, yeah, I like that voice fit for this new character. Like it's nice because a lot of it's personality. Like certain voice actors play a particular personality type very, very well. So when they play that same character personality across different character looks, like it fits, and it's like, yep. Like a straight like certain people do villains really well. Others do like the protagonist really well, or like shyness, or whatever have you. Amazing Shards, welcome. What's up, my guy? But yeah. Your alerts have been messed up, Akbar? I'm surprised when I got that. Well, yeah, no, it was because I'd had the camera before. I had it set up. But then like the camera got shot, or because I'm using a phone as the camera. I don't have like an actual camera. Then honestly, the quality on it's pretty fine. The audio is good. Well, speaking of that, Gabar, we actually had to fix it earlier because he who shall not be named said there was fan blowing noises. I was like, well, I didn't mess with any settings, but I fixed it anyway. So. Bam. Who would I cast as Kitty Pryde? I don't know. That's tough because, like, especially when you see it like a characterization of said character, like either a comic or right now, the only Kitty Pryde I know of is the game Kitty Pryde, and you'd want like the look to kind of be like, okay, that's what I'm used to, or like or even like comic book characters of any kind. Like, oh, you want an actor that kind of like fits the aesthetic that's like prescribed, and I think that's done like really well, as like particularly with like Tony Stark being our Robert Downey Jr. He looks like a Tony Stark. He plays a Tony Stark just amazingly well, as how he sounds like him, like how he sounds like in animated versions of him. He plays that like ridiculously good. So like you want somebody that kind of like personifies like the image people have, and have that kind of matchup lining. And I don't know actors well enough to like. I would not be very good at casting that, because like I could have like an image in my head, and I'd be like looking for a very specific thing, and it'd be like once the thing clicked, I'd be like, you get the spot. Like it wouldn't be like you had a good audition or anything. It's like you're looking for very specific things. So you're just like going through the list of options, and if you don't get that option, you're like, well, you just basically take second best out of what you got, rather than like finding like the thing you were looking for and be like, you got it on the spot. Because that would be kind of what I would do. You're looking for a very specific fit, and you want that to fill. And what do I imagine you as, Juan? I don't think I've heard you, so I'm not entirely sure. Yeah, Judah is exceptionally quiet on his mic. Like I have to max out my volume with these headphones anyway. With the other headphones, it probably wouldn't be that bad. But with these headphones, I have to literally max out my volume, and I can still barely hear him. Like it's really, really low. Mr. Negative is a good character. Mortiz, Rowan Blanchard. From Booksmart. Yeah, I'm not familiar with that. Yeah, I'm terrible with names. So, like, just spouting off a name is completely meaningless to me. Oh my gosh. Okay, well, that worked. That was convenient, actually. I mean, shoot, I forgot Barrel Man's name for a minute earlier. So, like, even if I know a name, like, it can just be gone. Like I'm really bad with names. Kobe. Like I can picture a face and just not be able to pull up a name, like a character name, actor name. I'll be like, I know who it is I'm talking about. Like I can imagine everything I need to like know that I'm certain that this is who I mean, but not be able to come up with a name. Like that'll happen more often with names. Every once in a while with like a specific word or phrase. Like I know there's a word or a phrase that I'm looking for. I know it exists. I know it, but I can't think of it off the top of my head. They just completely just gone. It's like the more I try and think about it, it's like the further away it feels. Like it's like sometimes it'll just hit you later randomly and be like, oh, that's what it was that I was trying to think of earlier. And like in the moment, like they're just completely gone. It's like the word no longer exists in my knowledge bank, basically. The friend guy from Ant-Man. the guy that's like, oh, I know this guy that does the stories, like this guy who's uncle or whatever. Dude, he is. I don't know his name either. I don't know the character name or the actor's name. I just know he's one of the best characters in Ant-Man because his part is just like amazing. But better, yeah. So, but anyway, yeah. Yeah, Judah actually did pop off pretty well. Like his streaming kind of took off pretty exceptionally well. Yeah, like he's already has he hit 200 yet? I know he was over 100 subs. Did he hit 200? I wasn't there. But he climbed up there past 100 like really quickly. Yeah. So did he break 200? Yeah. So he'll honestly that keeps up like he'll pass me, which is like crazy. Probably another thing that would help me a lot is thumbnails. I don't do thumbnails. So that was like too far away. Almost at 300. Okay. Dang. Yeah, he went up there really, really quick. That's typically the majority of people are like when I get like the peak numbers is when I'm doing the BGs. But you guys are like my, like my general audience that'll like be here regardless of what I'm doing. I mean, I've got 10 people in here. It's, almost 1 a.m. and I'm just been doing arenas. Like, you guys are awesome. Like, you're here for me and not what I'm doing, basically. There's a big difference. And I feel like certain streamers do that very, very well. BG is one of them. Like, he could be doing literally whatever in the game. Because I'm there. Like, what you're doing in game can help, but like being there for the person streaming specifically is very, very differently. He's 10 out of 10 alts. Yeah, I'll believe it. It's very different. So you only watch arena. If that's what you need, like watching people play MCOC specifically, I enjoy because like you can, less focus on what they're doing while I grind like arena or whatever. You can like watch them, casually. It's not like it doesn't take intense focus, which is great. So, it's like, and arena doesn't take much of my focus. Like I'm doing something harder, and that's why I can like interact with the chat pretty well while I'm doing arena. Other stuff like I try and focus on more, and I can't like be distracted by the chat. But yeah, no, but yeah, it's great. But yeah, so yuppers. Yeah, let's just go to special 3. What am I doing? But yeah, obviously, like my peak numbers have always been when I do BGs because, like I said, people enjoy watching that. It is the most fun game mode to watch. But like I said, being the big difference between watching for what the person's doing and watching for the person actually streaming, big difference. So big difference. That's not going to do what I want. Got him. Got him. Then Wiccan's siblings. I have no idea. I didn't think so. But I don't know the lore of these characters, so I don't know. Numbers wise, the most I ever had in here. What did we hit? What did we hit? Did we hit? I haven't broken 100 in us at once. We've had more than 70. Was I in the 80s or 90s? I know I wasn't over 100. I kind of forget now. Kind of forget how high I was. I know we had 70 plus. Did I break 80? I don't remember if I broke 80 or not. I don't remember. Let's see. Rank 3 OG Storm, really. I do like her. She can be a bit of a nuke. Problem is, she has no defensive value. I like her significantly more than Storm-X. I ended up ranking Storm-X for the last minute. I don't like her offensively. I really don't. And defensively, mine like literally always gets just mugged. Like I struggle fighting her with a lot of champions just because she just glances everything. But like apparently mine never causes glance when people use like fight her. Like she'll get wrecked by any number of champions. Like it's kind of annoying. Uh, um, I'd have to look for it though. Like it'll tell me like my total views if I go to my content or analytics. It'll show me like total views. It won't show me like I'd have to go like to each one individually. Um, like live viewers. That's like total. It shows total views, but unless like I clicked on it, it wouldn't tell me. I'd have to go like into the analytics of like each thing individually. Um, um, yeah, so like if I can go to the video analytics of something. So if I went like this, it'll show me the peak on any one video, but I have to click on it. So this will show me like past like top 10, peak, or latest content. That's is the peak, 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 peak on that one, peak on that one 56, and 22. So I'd have to look at one that was like really good. Can I look? Can I sort it by? I'd have to look for a specific sorting. It definitely happened in the last 90 days, so I can sort it by that. Let's see, this one was pretty solid. What do the stats on this one look like? More do use nope. No, I'm looking for Fudgeny. Let's see. It's top in this period. Dang, that one had a lot. This one was probably up there. What was the metric on this one? Let's tell me the metric. We peaked at 97 on that one. Okay. So I know we didn't hit, so 97's, that's definitely it. 97 we peaked at. I did not hit triple digits, but we peaked at 97 on this particular one, with an average of 62. I was like BGs all day on this one. It was like nothing but BG. So we averaged 62, peaked 97 for a how long was this stream? Where's the stat on that? Hold on. It was a that was total watch time. What was the hold on, I was just looking at it. It's not going to tell me from there. What was the... Come on. Sorry, I'm ignoring the chat for a second while I'm looking this up. That was May 25th. Let me find that one. Content, May 25th. We can find it this way. May 25th. It was a nearly 7-hour stream with an average of over 60 viewers for the duration. Like that's pretty good. Necro, what was my team? Depends on the path you're taking. And like what kind of resources you're looking for, what do you have as options. I did Necro mostly with Kate Bishop, because she's amazing for it. She is amazing. There we go. Let's see, what else did I miss? That was... Yeah, I can't just search everything. Yeah, so that was definitely my best. That one was amazing. Go called out. Right, yeah, the car TP, yeah. Down is douche. Oh, jeez. So petty. Nah, I get it. It's fine. It's whatever. But yeah, so it depends on the path you want to do Carter. Who your main attacker is going to be. I mainly went with Kate, with Chavez for synergy. Chavez put in a lot of work as well. Shuri did a lot of work. You can use other synergies. You can have an option for reverse controls on the boss. It just kind of depends on what you're looking to do, the kind of resources you have to work with. I do have, not all, but most of my runs, I think like at least 3.5, or not, if not 4.5 of my runs were live streamed. And plenty of other people have also streamed them, so you can look me up. I did stream my very first path. I didn't stream the second one, and I streamed like only half of another one, but I did stream them. I think I streamed for like 4.5 of the paths. I think there was 1.5 paths I didn't stream. So. And my very first path actually was one of the worst ones, and I didn't actually have Kate ranked up at the time, so I did that one entirely without Kate, and the main clear was Chavez and Shuri. Not near as fun. It was so I didn't use Aegon either because I didn't have it. If you have an Aegon ranked up and you're okay, if you have the resources for that, it's gonna be not quite as cheap, but he's gonna be one of the fastest and just easiest options, albeit more expensive options. And even there's other champions even that can also do it, like itemless. Like Wong can do it itemless if you take the right path and you play insanely well, and you're just that good, you know. So that's like potential as well. Wong is quite exceptional for Necro. There's a lot of other good, like, ramp-up style champions. I made use of Doom. Doom can do a lot of fights. He's not going to solo anything, but like he can do fights in 3-4 revives.
2, 3 maybe if you have an ascended one. Mine was only rank 5 at the time, so he is also exceptional. Cold Step Immune? Yes, he is Cold Step Immune in the Magma. It's Incinerate and Cold Step immunity, yes. As well as high energy resistance. What, oh, for a second there I was like, why did the screen go black? I'm just stupid. Alright, have yourself a good night, Akbar. Congrats on closing in on the GC, dude. I will, I wanted to hit some BGs, but like I've been in arena, and I didn't do that. I still need to run my 4 stars back again. I will do that off stream though, and I will get at least like we're about in the time where like I would normally be calling the stream. However, I did promise some BGs, so I am going to do a couple of BG matches before I call it, and then I will be running that as I go to bed. But alright, Juan, also appreciated you coming in. I mean, I don't know if you're calling me beautiful, but how do you know the other people are beautiful? I don't know that I'm particularly beauteous, but I mean, I'm not bad, am I? I didn't shave, but because I've been here for now 2 weeks, and I shaved before I left, but I haven't shaved since I left home, so I did bring my shaver though, so I can shave, I just haven't. But so it's starting to get kind of long again. Whew. Definitely closing in on me needing to go to sleep. That's for darn sure. Whew. I'm gonna do one more, set in the next one, and call that good there. I'll do that. Yeah, man. And then I'll do at least a couple. Dude, they actually reset too. If we can go through, we'll try and go 3 for 3. If we win the first 2, we'll do a third to try and go 3 for 3 wins. If we play 2 and lose either of them, we'll play at least 2. If we lose the first or second one, we won't do a third. But if we win both of them, I'll do a third to try and go for 3 for 3. But I will not play a fourth. So we'll get at least 2 matches in, potentially 3, to try and get the third in, which would be fantastic. So, but that'll be what I'm about to do. So I will play a third, just because I'm like I need to call it, but I also need to play the matches. So, and I did promise some BGs today, and I haven't done any yet. I got started a little bit late, and then with the other stuff, and then trying to deal with the sound thing earlier at the beginning, like I was slowed down, and it took me longer to do the 7 stars. It always takes longer to do the 7 stars than I feel like it should. Like, literally without fail, it just happens. Like, oh, we'll be good. We have plenty of time, and then like we do arena, and like time is gone. It's like, where did my time go? Well, it went away to the arena, and all my champions, because we have too many champions to use. Yeah, Kate is amazing, for sure. I also learned that particular interaction because I did that with Kate once, and now I know better than to push him to special 2 when using Kate. Because it does screw you up. But it's pretty easily recoverable. You just get him to launch a special 1 again, and then the immunity goes away, and then their damage output is just that ridiculous, so. Kate is in fact that good. Hoi. So claim these. So we got one milestone left. Look at that. 200 units away from our 18K, which is gonna happen. So we'll set this one up. I'll get this one in whenever. Whenever's is. Do that. And we'll give ourselves a restart. We'll do our at least 2. And if we win the first 2, we will do a third to try and go 3 for 3. So let's do. Let's do the thing. I need to grab my water bottle when I go upstairs. But I do need to go to bed because it is after 1 o'clock in the morning and I am tired. And I don't need to be sleeping the whole morning away. Because that's bad. So, alright, this is the BG Grounds. So, yeah, I did hit Vibranium, so. Shazam. I had 2 people quit out on me. Including the SJ3 dude, which, like, had a good deck. Like, it was just, like, an immediate quit out, though, for whatever reason. So, yeah, we were on a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 streak at the moment. So, quite frankly, we're about due for another loss. Yeah, because it was 4. Right, so 34. So 30, 34, 30. Minus 1500, roughly that. So it'd be 1890. Yeah, so 21 more matches was what I planned on. So yeah, 60. So that's what I was looking to do. So 21 more. So 20 after this one. Matches was. Fudge nuggies. This could be bad. We're about to find out just how bad, but yeah, okay. Yeah, there's 4-hour crystals in the event, so that's how that works. And then obviously they got rid of the daily as well, which you can only get the daily in the web store now. So yeah, no, there's no double dipping, sadly. All right, there is that dude, which I'm gonna have to do with somebody. I have currently no counter for that at the moment, which is, you know, not great, but it's whatever. I need an option. I need a workable option, which of which there are a lot, actually. I just need to get one. And Domino's kind of one. Fudge nuggets. I don't like this draft at all. Yeah, take Nimrod. I knew you were gonna do that. Idiot. Should not have taken Nimrod. Okay. Idiot. Alright, we're gonna give you Maestro. Did I grow up in Michigan? No, I did not.
Captain Verloc. That I will not be disclosing where I grew up. I need you to get unlucky. There we go. Okay, I missed my parry. Fudge. Okay, can I not get the evade? That would be great. Yeah. I'm not getting crits. It's just, that was unfortunate. That was abysmal. I probably lose that now because I ate that. Flew in a big rock shit when I was a baby. Everybody knows that, of course. What's up, PP? Nah, you're fine. Yeah, I'm not gonna talk about it. Account size doesn't affect matchmaking. When did they say they were gonna do that? Or wait, no, sorry. Yeah, no. That has already been in effect for like a while. Like it did at a certain point. Like you match everybody in the bracket. The sun give me power. It in a way does, because like I like the heat. Like direct sunlight can be a little bit much, but like because like that direct sunlight will burn you. Technically, even indirect sunlight can burn you. Like if you're like at a beach and like you get burned like from the reflection off the water and whatnot. Anyway, I could live in the sun. That's too much radiation. That matchup can work. My guy just messed up pretty badly. Or actually, I've seen somebody do that matchup, but it doesn't actually sound like it should work that amazingly well, quite frankly. So, I don't know, whatever. Either way. Either way. Onslaught. Shall we race? I'm rather curious. I think we should race. Let's do it. Let's race, bro. Let's race. We'll have a mirror matchup. Let's do it. Let's do it. Bring it. Dare you. Let's go. Mirror matchup. His is slightly bigger than mine, but nah, it's a moot point. Moot point. Let's do it. Every planet is boring, but yeah, I mean, for all two. Yeah, I'm not sure what you're referring to, so. Of course, the intercept. Oh my gosh, the intercept. Bro. I probably lost. Unless he botched it worse. Which is also possible. Let's see. Vegas. I mean, yeah. Yeah, I get a lot in Arizona. Hey, he also messed it up. That was pretty dang close. I should not have won that one. uh, nah. I like my spot in Arizona. Like, it's fine. Yeah, that was way closer than it had any reason being, quite frankly. But we're not going to talk about that because, yeah, no, that doesn't matter. Shredness, yo, what's up, dude? Catching my tail end here. I'm ending it very shortly. We're doing at least this match. If I win this one, I'm gonna do a third. Is what I promised. But I'm overdue. Like, I should have stopped 15 minutes ago, but I hadn't done any BGs yet, and I did promise some BGs, so I'm staying for the BGs for you guys. Let's see. We're not gonna have anything to do with. Let's actually not have anything to do with you. She'll be fine. I'm gonna get rid of Shuri and Quicksilver. Bam. So, hey, look at that, we get a Juggernaut. As long as we don't botch Juggernaut, which I have not been fighting particularly well with Juggernaut, to be fair, or to be honest. I've only had a couple good Juggernaut fights this season with him since I got him and ranked him up. But it's whatever. It doesn't really matter. We'll take the Gallon. We'll see if we can do the interesting. We'll see if we can do the Gallon versus Bullseye thing. I think maybe pull that off. Maybe. We'll see. We shall see. I think we take. Actually, screw that. We'll take you. Never mind. We no longer need to do that matchup because we can CGR the Bullseye. 250k. I'm at 250k. So, whatever. Alright, that is also... Yeah, dude, what is... I mean, this dude's, like, screwed with that. I don't even know. Whatever. Use of Death Tree. I've used him a couple times, I think. Yeah, Deathless King Druid, the Death Tree. Duh. I'll give you that to start with. No dir. Yeah, King Root, the Death Tree. Duh. Duh. Totally obvious. Duh. Domino. And now I don't even have to fight Domino. Also fantastic. Domino's not going to cut that. Unless she gets good RNG, that fight's not going to be that quick. Which, since we are a quick fight... Come on. Dude, throw your special. And that's a win.
Um, yeah, that's how that's done. If you did not know, that is how you CGR Bullseye. Obviously, that'll only work that effectively versus an Ascended or Rank 2. If you're fighting a Rank 3, it's going to be slightly more sketch. And he might not die that in that particular rotation. However, Rank 3's Bullseyes are not the most common. And CGR can still technically do them. You'll just take a little bit more damage because the stat focus, basically. Block Pen kind of really sucks versus guaranteed crits. You take a lot of damage. Like I still took, you know, a good chunk there. So, no, I imagine we will, especially if you're spending cash. Like we're gonna easily see a lot. That was atrociously awful for him there. And so it looks like we're going to do 3 matches, because we're going to win this one too. It's going to happen. Like, I have all the faith that it's going to happen. So, let's go. BP. Yeah, Friendship could be interesting. Especially right now. For like the current meta, so it would be only for like a good for another week. But I don't think he'll go back to being kind of meh. I think for the final meta. But it's, yeah, it's whatever. Yeah, we'll just go for the win. This will be fine. This will be fine. We'll go for the win, and we'll be good. We'll be Gucci. Because Doom is going to die extraordinarily quickly. Blink and you'll miss it. He's only got 200k health here. Blink and you're going to miss it. I like Prowler a lot too. Yeah, he's been a lot of fun. Come on. Like, don't do this to me, dude. Thank you. I need you to... Come on. And that's game. Let's go! And I didn't even get perfect Popper RNG. If we had gotten better Popper RNG, the first special 2 would have killed him. Yeah, Prowler's a lot of fun. Wait, you have all your rank 5s up? How many rank 5s do you have? He's immune to the ability accuracy reduction, so like he can do dominoes, which is another reason why I like him. So he is another domino counter. Plus he's, you know, you're just gonna have a hard. You need to be able to incinerate them. So you can't do incinerate immune champions very well, and you can still technically do them, but your damage output is gonna be hindered quite a bit by not being able to do that. Power drain immune champions, so generally champs in like cosmic class, you're not gonna be able to do. Because that's how you get the incinerate, is they have to be at 0 power, which they're only going to do if they use a special which power drains them back to 0, and then you use your heavy. So like you can't use him versus Hulkling because you can't parry him at the start because he gets power from the buff, so you can never incinerate him because he doesn't lose the power because he's immune to power drain as well. So but again, class disadvantage, you wouldn't really want to do that matchup anyway, but it wouldn't work.
Yeah, I focused mostly on them. Like there was like just a few, but I can only focus so much because like I just didn't have the right 7 stars. So, but if you're asking me if I have probably, yeah, I have them rank 5, SIG 200 ascended. I maxed them out. All right, since we won the first two, we're gonna go 3 for 3 here, or attempt to go 3 for 3. So, yeah, I've got 29 rank 5s and 21 ascensions now, I believe. And his Miss Botanic is fun as well. Like his thing lasts like a while, but it's also like useful for his ability thing. So like you don't actually want it going on cooldown. That's a big guy. That's also a big guy. I mean, even with them, he's gonna be tanky. Dang. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna get rid of. Let me get rid of both of these. I'm gonna get rid of an extra bullseye counter with that. You know what? Screw it. Let's take King Groot. Alright. Bullseye is banned, so we don't need her. Take Ham and Domino. 23 rank 5s. I mean, the Thoughts is good, but it's if they're the right rank 5s, you know what I'm saying? If you have, like, Torch rank 5, who cares about Torch? Torch is terrible nowadays. Like, he just does not hold up, like, at all. Yeah, he's still banned, so that's fine. I don't have any defenders in here. This is not the bueno. Thank you. %of the same. I mean, maybe 90%, but again, since I have several more than you, we have some that are different. So, all right, that'll work. I can make that work. I can make it work. I'll make it work. I will make it work. Yeah, I mean, mine's still not even rank 4. I didn't even rank 4 mine. Like that's where we got. Oh, he's got that though. Fudge. All right, well, he's gonna Scorpion that. He's probably gonna give me Killmonger or yeah. Ooh, do I do it that way or do? Actually, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna gallon this. I'm gonna gallon it. Oh yeah, absolutely, 100%. Come on, I need you to. Come on. Thank you. Okay, of course I missed my parry. Gosh, dang it, dude. That was so slow. That was not good at all. Yeah, I still never ended up. I didn't do the fight with Torch at all. I ended up not even using him. I used somebody else. Or no, I did use him, but I just forced my way through with the rank 3. Yeah, that's what I did. Not including the CCP. Dang. Nice, too. I have 75. But that does include those two, so. My guy messed up his fight. He should have beat me here, and now he's screwed for it, because, yeah. Yep. If my Domino was duped, we'd very much so definitely have him. The problem is that that's Starkey. Well, it's not ascended, but still. It's a little bit unfortunate. Dude, my guy messed that up horrendously bad. Broski. Jeez. Kindred. Alright, we're gonna body this very, very badly. We got him. I got him dead to rights, I think. Ish. I don't know. He could probably beat me on this one, maybe, but I mean we could still, if we do it well, we're still good. Kindred is about to get bodied. Can't end on a win. Of course you can end on a win. You can't end on a loss. That's the whole thing. Yeah. Maybe he gets tagged? Could still be one. Gotta go for the tie. Yeah, tying is... I think I've only ever tied... I've played a lot of matches. I think I've gotten a tie in a single round ever once. So, yeah, Kindred got body a little bit. It wasn't too bad. Like, I still get the degen though. Like, Pig like works for that pretty well, but I've not gotten it to where like you take like nothing with them. Like oh yeah, he messed that up pretty badly. What happened there, dude? Maybe a bad auto evade or something, or a lack of auto evade. Who knows? Domino evading, even, like, there could be any number of things. Domino can do Domino things. Like, he was definitely screwed if my Domino was duped, because he'd take the damage from him not evading when attacked. And look at that Vibranium up to Vibranium 4. Nice. Shazams. Dude, look at all the blue. I've lost so few. I've lost 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I've lost 9 rounds in 43 matches. I've lost 9 rounds. That's it. Maybe 10th, because I might have lost a single round before that loss. So at most 10 rounds lost in over 40 matches. And then we were going to look up the Titan shards. How many Titan shards do I need for the Titan? We also need to claim all these. Yeah.
Out of my face. Okay, Titan shards. Where's the Titan? So, yeah, no, we don't even need another dupe. So, the side quest tomorrow will give us enough. Because we get 10k from hitting GC, we get 5k from Spring of Sorrows. There's 5k right there, and then there's another 2,500 for right there. So that's our 20k right there. With the side quest, we actually don't even need a 7-star dupe. So, dang, we are gonna get another Titan to open. That's cool. Absolutely fabulous pun. Huh. Either way, but yeah, that's gonna do it. I am like half an hour longer than I wanted to be, but I did promise some BGs, and I delivered. It just took longer than anticipated, so I need to get to sleep, but I can't even get to sleep yet because there's still more arena I gotta get done. So, but I gotta call it there because otherwise it'll just be a whole mess. I need to get into bed. So, but thank you guys so very much for the support and sticking around. Even with the exceptionally later streaming I have been doing while I've been here. So, much appreciated. And as always, thank you, Dr. S, who did pop in here tonight, for being the ace supporter level. Much appreciated. Very generous. And I still need to figure out stuff with that. I've just been doing other stuff while I'm here, and I still need other stream stuff I want to deal with, but while I'm on the schedule I'm on, it's not really feasible while I'm trying to deal with the kids and stuff here too. Just lack of time, and I don't want to be like ignoring them all day to deal with stuff like streaming stuff and everything. So, but that's gonna do it. Thank you guys. Hope yourselves a great night, and I will. I'll probably be back tomorrow. Get some more BGs in. Make sure Arena's finished taking care of, and we can hopefully do some more BGs tomorrow, ideally. 30k by Friday, never gonna happen. We're way too far from that. But yeah, so let's see who can we raid. Is Max still going, or Judah still going? Abdo is going. Let's Abdo's still going? Jeez. How long has he been going? Okay, well, fair enough. Let's go raid Abdo. Yeah. So let's get Abdo. Whoa, what the heck? Thank you. AB, he's like dodging the question. Either way. So yeah, thank you guys. Have yourselves a great night, and I will hopefully catch you tomorrow. So peace out.